Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. Many people have been talking about this woman in the blue who turned her face not to shake Meghan Markle's hand. We all know about her, but did you know that there were more incidents? Let me show you. Did anyone catch this couple? Watch the girl with the long blonde hair. You can clearly see that she's ready to shake Harry's hand. And it looks like the guy that she's with is really into the royals and is excited that she's shaking Harry's hand. But that's not really the case. Now watch the next frames that I slowed down for you so you can see that the British people were being very respectful of the Queen, but at the same time giving Meghan Markle the cold shoulder. I applaud this woman for not only ignoring her, but also looking Meghan Markle in the eye with a grin fuck and not extending her hand to her. Watch. So she sees her coming and giving her a serious side eye. And she does catch Meghan's eye. And in that moment, Meghan knows that she's not shaking hands with this woman. And within that split second of the two of them locking eyes together, that definitely was an unspoken, no, I'm not shaking your hands, bitch, for helping to put the Queen in her grave. And that apparently flustered her because now all of a sudden she's turning around and giving flowers over. And then when she turns back around, she then skips the two of them. But she got the message. And that's the most satisfying part about all of this. Now, as you can see, the couple now are whispering something under their breath as if to say that, yeah, you know, they just ignored Meghan. I don't know exactly what they said, but from the looks of it, their actions were deliberate and intentional. And I'm certain that there were more folks in that crowd who felt and did the same exact thing. Now, this next example really captures the true nature of Meghan Markle and her, let's just say, her lack of empathy and just being a decent human being. You see this boy with the striped shirt? Keep your eye on him. I'm going to show you what Meghan did to this little boy. He was trying to tell Meghan something, and he had this card in his hand, and he kept pointing down towards Catherine. And Meghan, one, never gave him the time, even looked at him, even shaked his hand. And two, he tried to reach out to her to get her attention, and she completely turned away. Harry saw it, and Harry as well turned away from him. What infuriates me is that Harry heard, and he could have taken the card. He could have gotten Kate's attention. He could have spoken to him and being just a decent person, but both of them ignored this boy. Finally, he gave up because both of them were purposely not listening to him. What warms my heart was that when William finally came down, he took the time to acknowledge him and shake his hand. And this boy waited and did everything that he could to get the Princess of Wales' attention. And it looks like he went there in support of her. And this is why the people love Catherine. She took the time to put her arms around him. And you can tell that she was having a genuine interaction that totally made this boy's world. That one moment. Some people are just born with it, while others, like this one, is just a train wreck. She doesn't know compassion, nor does she know what it takes to be a decent human being. And for that, she deserves the criticism, so people can be more aware of the true nature and colors of who she is. Just remember that this woman contributed to the acceleration of both Prince Philip's death as well now the Queen. In my humble opinion, that is something that people need to understand very clearly, the amount of stress that was put onto this family as a result of her selfish actions. I don't think there's any comeback from this. Allegedly, it's rumored that Sunshine Sachs is no longer their PR company, and that's just the rumor that's going around, nothing confirmed, but it would make sense. And I don't think that it's Meghan and Harry saying goodbye to Sunshine Sachs. I think Sunshine Sachs has had enough. And at this point, Meghan Markle has tarnished Sunshine Sachs' brand by just being a client. And now you got these two with their tail between their legs trying to backpedal. Let's not forget, according to Tom Bower's book, that these two had been in cahoots with Meghan and Harry since November of 2018, trying to profit from being royal. So now to go on TV to sort of distance yourself from the mess that you contributed to, none of us believe you, Oprah. You knew what you were doing, and it backfired on you. Hence why you scrubbed the internet for any trace of this interview. These two exploiters didn't understand the power of the crown and that the internet never forgets.
And I'm sure that, for the royal family, it's no different. And nobody consults me about their family business. So I try to stay out of people's family business.
Oh, is that so, Oprah? Did you hit your head and now all of a sudden you have amnesia?
Your dad stopped taking your calls. Why did he stop taking your calls? Your family cut you off now. What's your relationship like now with your family? Your relationship with your father? Is he taking your calls now? And your brother relationship? Much has been said about that. Megan shared with us that there was a conversation with you about Archie's skin tone. What was that conversation? Can you tell us what the question was?
Nobody consults me about their family business. So I try to stay out of people's family business.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do you feel that you have been responsible for fueling a kind of anti-Meghan faction that has been spiteful and targeting and possibly fanciful as well? Quite a lot of what's been said about her has been pretty much manufactured anyway.
Well, it's up to you what you think of me.
I'm asking if you think that of yourself. I'm not saying what I think of you.
This bitch!
Well, of course not, because I think the talking to Oprah Winfrey was a disgrace. There are at least 17 lies there. I think she's attacked the royals completely unnecessarily. I think she's changed Harry to be a sort of walking victim.
But hang on, but that means that you consider him a sap, someone so malleable, and of course he's served very bravely in Mortal Kombat. He's not the kind of guy that can be pushed around, is he?
I don't have to justify myself to you. I'm not in court. I make it. This is my view. This is what I've said. People ask me questions and I answer them honestly.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
She's a bad influence for society, and she's a fraud and liar. Share this video around. Let people see who the real Meghan Markle is.
It was such a fraud.